Hi, this is Dan again. You're now in Sector 2 of the military complex. There's a medical bay nearby, where some of the experiments on nanotechnology took place. You should be able to find and assimilate a powerful upgrade there. It'll be hard to get any farther without it. Remember that you're heading for a Tassan named Krotera, as you may be able to convince him to make the Tassan and their spaceship leave the planet.
I may be able to convince him? You don't even know if this is possible?
Well, no, considering his reputation. But it's all that we can do at this time. I still need more information on a certain subject first.
What subject?
Can't tell you yet. I said earlier that we have to take this one step at a time. I don't think you can handle it all at once.
I'm not a child. Besides, you still haven't told me why this whole alien invasion thing has gone unnoticed by the rest of the world.
Well, that's because their spaceship was really well stealthed and... Stop asking questions and head for Krotera already.
Got it. Doesn't look like you're telling me anything anyway.
Anyways, welcome to Sector 2, and welcome back to Let's Play EG. This is gonna be the sector that introduces us to cracking. Just like how we can use C to interact with logbooks, you can also use C to crack walls. As you can see, we cannot kick down a security door, but we can hack it via a little maze minigame. This is partially the reason why I decided to play through this game with a protogen as a profile picture, because take a look! Beep boop sounds. Beep boop, beep boop boop. Anyways, we got a new weapon, the resonance detonator. It's really slow to load up, but it creates a burst of energy around you. This basically works the same as strength, just in 8 different directions. A resonance disruptor does the exact same thing. It's just that it doesn't do any damage. Here you got a little machine that allows you to combine weapons. Unfortunately, we don't have enough crack in order to combine weapons. And if we do 5 and 2, it's just an invalid combination altogether. So we really can't do much about that at the moment. Instead, we'll just have to continue onward. Over there is a new kind of enemy. I believe this is called a Tassan Commander. Don't quote me on that, because honestly, I kind of forgot. Anyways, we'll go ahead and quickly level up there. Kick down that shield door. Quickly ride the Tassan elevator. Now this is cool. That is a barrel. The lifts we installed here aren't a security problem. They're downright lethal. It's only a matter of time before someone loses an arm to one of those things. Have you ever heard of doors? Even humans have those. Some guys have been blocking certain lift shafts to prevent people falling into them, using the materials lying around in boxes. Speaking of, why are there so many damn boxes here? The left music is catchy though. It plays a lot of political stuff. Welcome to Seratako always makes me glad I'm not in the Kamado army. I should demonstrate one other thing. As soon as this Tassan soldier turns around, might be able to demonstrate it. This might take a while. Just have patience. But yeah, you can attempt to crack enemies. Anyways, there's the supercharge up there. Gonna skip right by you. replenish my armor, head down, and there's a whole bunch of blitz there. Already we got 2 levels. You say anything interesting? Just more information about Human Anomaly. Reports are pouring in regarding an individual called the Human Anomaly who uses nanotechnology, something that none of the other humans we've encountered possess. She's clearly backed by some traitorous faction or another. We have to terminate her at all costs, but she might even warn the Komodo Imperial Army of our presence on this planet. Some say she can understand and speak our language due to her personal nanofield. But do not be fooled if she tries to communicate with you. Kill her on sight and report it to your superior. We are not taking any chances. Seems like the Komodo and Tossin don't really get along with each other. Anything there? Nope, just information about the passive weapons. We currently can't jump all the way up there, so instead we're gonna have to use this lift. As you can see, there are upgrades for a jump. Anyways, see that sparkling thing? That is not a supercharge. Different sprite altogether, different animation. This is called a nano overload. High concentrations of certain kinds of nano have been proven to act as combat drugs, dramatically boosting various features of one personal nanofield for a brief period of time. The only drawback of stimulating such overloads is that the result gain is completely random. Research suggests that the most powerful random abilities can only be earned by particularly aggressive subjects. A passive person could only gain the lower spectrum of the overloads, more suited to survival and stealth. Conversely, a true berserker can only gain the most extreme offensive capabilities. So yeah, basically it gives you a random upgrade for a brief period of time. But what upgrade they give you is completely random and is mostly based on your current kill count. Right now it gives us partial invisibility, which prevents enemies from being able to see us. There's a number up there, timer up there, telling us how much we have left. Gonna go ahead and go buy the blitz. And as soon as the invisibility wears off, there is something that I want to show. Well, one pops up here, but there's gonna be another one coming up soon anyways. This is instant restoration units. Basically, you can think of them as quick saves or checkpoints. If you die in a sector while one of these are activated, instead of dying, you'll be teleported to one of these. Pretty cool. Continue sneaking by. And that right there is a turret. You can knock them into other enemies in order to cause damage to them. Otherwise, they'll either fire a rocket or machine gun at you. Now let's see, while I'm here, our priority that I believe that we should be upgrading is definitely gonna be our Tossin. If you haven't upgraded your health yet, you must have at least 1 health. You must at least get your health to 2 before you attempt to grab the next nano. Getting your Tossin up to 6 is also necessary. Great work, you found the upgrade. This should allow you to jump higher. You can now reach new areas. As you can see, Iji can now jump all the way up there. By the way, something that I should mention about these ribbons. If you miss the ribbon in any sector... Excuse me, I don't know why I randomly burped there. But if you miss a ribbon in any of the sectors, they will not appear in future sectors. So if you want to collect all the ribbons, you have to go through, collect every single one of them. You can't just skip one ribbon and pick it up in like another playthrough. No, you have to consistently grab them in each sector.
Wait, what's this? It's another of Mia's ribbons. Some rat must have found it and dragged it in here. Mia. I can't recall what happened at all when the Tossin struck this place. Looks like me and Dan are the only ones who survived. Wait, I have to find Krotera. I gotta focus.
Go ahead and give ourselves a level up. And we can take that teleporter, but instead, you want to jump into a rocket. That is why you want to upgrade your health, because as you can see, it took off an entire unit of health. By the way, 2 bars is actually 1 unit, 1 bar is actually half a unit. Anyways, that allows us to ride the elevator down. We don't want to go over there. But instead, let's see. Upgrade our Tossin one last time. And continue up into the secret area. Now that is something that I think is kind of silly. And by the way, something about those turrets. If you kick it into the Tossin, it will only count as a kill if if the Tossin was killed within 6 seconds of you kicking that turret. Anyways, we grabbed a new weapon. That weapon is called the rocket launcher, and basically does exactly what those Tossin commanders and Tossin scouts did. What are they called, Tossin commanders? Oh, we finally got information on the Blitz. The scout, soldier, information on the Blitz, but I swear those things are called commanders. Give some more nano. The impulse launcher, which is our passive version of this, basically does the exact same thing as a regular rocket launcher. It just doesn't do any damage. It just does stun damage. Subject's weapons are malfunctioning. Come on, shoot at me. Just try. Yep. Doesn't work. Just gives you a hemorrhage or like hurts your eardrum or whatever is happening there. But yeah, awesome. Got the supercharge. Supercharges are not necessary for a playthrough, but it does make things a lot easier. Anyways, continue upgrading our cracks. This high security door can be opened by cracking a terminal above. You can also try cracking the door directly, but I doubt you can handle it.
What's that supposed to mean?
What? The door is hard to crack. I didn't mean to insult you. Drop the attitude. You're making this difficult.
Like you survived 1 minute in my shoes.
What? I can't hear you when you whisper like that. Now crack the door directly or find the terminal. Fine. Now, Security 3, what that means is that you have to have at least 3 in order to crack this door. Now, you can take that left and find the terminal, to unlock this door. Or you can get your crack up to at least 3 to unlock this door. But you can find some secret dialogue if you purposely fail multiple times cracking this door. Now we can't crack it at all because it requires a skill of 4 to crack. Well, let's go ahead and increase our skill to 4 then. And now we need a skill of 5. Well, we can increase our nano and we already obtained the supercharge. So I guess we'll have to use that terminal. No other choice. Now we can crack that terminal and get the door open, but here's an alternative. E.g., you really shouldn't go in there unless you know what you're doing. Even if you manage to crack that door, a Tossin Elite protrudes the room up beyond.
I'll do what I want, okay? I don't need my little brother bossing me around.
When you get here, prepare for the fight of your life. Because you see that enemy over there? That's the Tossing Elite. I'm probably gonna be a little bit quiet as I try to tackle this thing with my low stats. Wish me luck, guys. Thankfully, I do have that checkpoint just in case. Oh. Never mind. Okay, there is, if you weren't as lucky or unlucky as me, depending on what your perspective might be, the strategy for taking on that Tossin Elite is that just like E.g., it can only attack directly in front of it. There is also a there's also a turret that pops up around the area that you can use to kick into the Elite and cause some damage that way. Other than that, it's just a matter of jumping over it, jumping or ducking every time that it fires a weapon. It can kick at you if it gets close enough. Thankfully, unlike E.g., all the enemies do have like a warning before they fire off a weapon. By that I mean a rocket. They also have another weapon called the MPFB, which causes massive explosion, which in turn does splash damage that will damage your armor. Since I've only been hit by a rocket once, just like the rocket and the MPFB will also bypass your armor to do direct damage directly to E.g. It's just that it's gonna do a lot more damage than just rocket. Hey, I managed to get through that door's security from here. It should be a breeze to crack now. Right. Yeah, not really special extra dialogue, but extra dialogue nonetheless that I wanted to show off. Anyways, we can go ahead and bypass this commander. Now we can either be a jerk and continue failing, but I won't. I got the extra dialogue that I wanted. Anyways, since we got our crack up, we can now start combining weapons. You cannot combine passive weapons, but you can combine lethal weapons. The shotgun with the machine gun creates the Buster Gun. Select this weapon by pressing the 1 key twice, a hybrid of the shotgun and machine gun. This weapon uses machine gun ammunition. This nano weapon behaves like a shotgun, but fires more than thrice as fast. And it uses a lot of machine gun bullets in the process, perfect for taking out single large enemies. Another way of selecting the Buster Gun is to press A or D until the shotgun is selected, then press S. So like that, you can either press the 1 button again, or press S, and I accidentally hit the number on the keyboard. So yeah, you can use the arrows on the keyboard to pan the camera around. 5 centers you back to the center. So yeah, Buster Gun. Unfortunately, it wastes all of your machine gun ammunition. Also, you can do one, combine your shotgun. Okay, can't do that yet because we'll need a crack of 5. However, I do think that you can combine the shotgun with the Devastator to create the Resonance Reflector. A hybrid of the shotgun and Resonance Detonator. This weapon uses no ammunition. This devious nano weapon cannot deal any direct damage, but it is able to reflect mass-based projectiles such as rockets, MPFB, and shock splinters. However, it cannot reflect instant hit weapons or the pulse cannon weapon types. No, reflected projectiles do reward you kills when striking enemies. So, as you can see, it takes a long time to load, but creates a yellow field that allows you to reflect projectiles. So instead of firing your own rockets, you'll instead fire off the enemy's rockets. Excuse me, I just wanted to pick up machine gun ammo because I wasted it all on showing off the Buster Gun. Now, there is a little bit of a difficult way to, ow. In order to, get the poster, you either need to knock her down and wait for her to fire a rocket, or alternatively, you can fire a rocket yourself. Tazen Soldier LL868 ALDK. Subject, terminally bored. We're now officially the most bored Tazen squad in the universe. Since all we do in this remote room is keep a lookout for hostiles, none of which there are none, we started shooting down the winged alien lifeforms flying by the small window in here. We programmed a simple machine using a display taken from one of our suits, and a heat sensor from a turret. The machine, quite simply, counts the little aliens killed. I believe we've taken the expression terminally bored to new heights. The machine displays the number 0. Ah, cool! The neck is our personal nanofield control unit. The arms is 2 times motion amplifier. The nanofield is KL-53. Our route path is 1 to base to field. Nanogun is Tasen Gen 2 preloader Kamado General replica. Legs are 4-time motion amplifiers, and our skills include Air Brake, which we already unlocked, and the other 3 are Teching, Nanofield, Reboot, and Retribution. It looks like a specification of my nanofield, and cyborg enhancements. I wonder how long they've researched this stuff while having to avoid the Tasen. Maybe there are some valuable clues on here if I look closely enough. Tazen Soldier IF5737IHBA Alien Counting Machine. I tried hacking the alien counting machine when no one was looking yesterday, but that show-off Yukabasera had laid down some sophisticated encryption algorithms for it. It took me a few days, but I managed to make a display. Nayo says Nayagarai rules. After which Yukabasera reprogrammed the whole thing from scratch, using a hard-coded encryption instead. I don't know which one of us is the most bored right now. Anyways, these are the birds, and that background is kind of ominous considering we were told that there was only one ship. Anyways, we killed 1 bird, 2 bird, which means that the machine should now display 2. It's a completely pointless machine. By the way, you do not need to use a shotgun, you can use literally anything. Should display 4 now? Yep. However, if you have your crack stat high enough... Programmed by Yuka. Hello world. Security 2. Press C to begin. Security bypass. Display text overwritten. This machine displays cracked by EG, losers. Nice. But it will no longer display your score. Shame. Anyways, back to the ventilation shaft. Obtain some unknown ammo for no reason whatsoever. And yeah, as you can see, weapons can destroy crates. Even these kind of crates. What I'm showing off is, yeah, you can break those crates with that. You can also use your own nano weapons to destroy crates. But I won't recommend it. I recommend just cracking them instead. Anyways, no more points to spend, so let's just get out of here.
Huh? There's a balcony up here.
Easy, don't go out there.
What? Why not?
Because I don't want you to see what it looks like. You're not ready yet.
What do you mean not ready? I just want to take a look around.
But you won't like it, trust me. It's for your own good.
Geez, stop hiding everything from me. I like to know what's going on around here too. Maybe I just like to get some fresh air for once. See what the Tossin spaceship looks like.
But just be careful up there, okay?
No. There... He said there was only one.
AJ.
Leave me alone, you liar!
Listen, I tried to warn you. I lied because there was no way you'd agree to this otherwise. But now you know. The Tossin command an entire armada, and the Alpha struck the whole planet. The strike was a weak one to avoid destroying the surface completely, but the human survivors are few. This complex is the center of the Tossin colony, which is why they left it intact. We can only assume they will eventually spread to the rest of the planet. I know it's not much of a world to save, but...
It's just a dream, isn't it?
Stay calm. You have to trust me. And you have to believe that we can convince Krotera to make them leave.
But... I'm not some kind of... I was just...
Damn it, I knew this would happen. Everything. All of this will be for nothing unless you make it to Krotera. We'll make it, okay?
Okay.
Good. I should have told you earlier to leave your feelings behind. I forgot that you haven't been around for the last 6 months.
Right.
I'm sorry. I don't want to be me either. Next time on Let's Play EG, we'll make our way into Sector 3 and confront Krotera. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Feel free to leave behind a comment. And see you guys next time.